Today, we're taking a hard look at Fraud Blocker. And what's interesting here is that this tool wasn't cooked up by venture capitalists. Nope, it was built by marketers who were fed up. We're going to show you what that really means for your ad campaigns. Let's get right into it. So let's just cut to the chase. Fraud Blocker starts at $69 a month. Yeah, it's a tempting price, but the real question we need to answer is this. Is it the best $70 you can possibly spend to protect your ad budget? Or is it just money down the drain?
Okay, first things first, I don't want to waste your time. We've got to figure out if this tool is even in the ballpark for you. Is it a perfect match, or should you just skip this whole explainer?
This really draws a clear line in the sand. So you should definitely consider it if you're a small business or an agency, and you pretty much live and breathe Google Ads. Your sweet spot for ad spend is somewhere between $2 and $75 a month, and you want something that's just plug and play, simple. Now, here's who should probably just walk away. If you're running ads across multiple channels, Bing, LinkedIn, TikTok, this isn't for you. If you need that instant enterprise-grade support, look somewhere else. And this is a huge one for some of you. There is no specific protection for PMAX campaigns, a potential deal breaker right there. Still here? Okay, good. That means you fit the profile. So let's pull back the curtain and see what this thing actually does. We're going to cut through all the marketing fluff and look at the core engine. So here's how it works, boiled down to 3 simple steps. First, every single click that comes through gets its own fraud score. The system looks at all kinds of technical and behavioral signals. Then, step 2, it analyzes those signals in near real time. We're talking IP reputation, how often someone is clicking, device fingerprints, all that stuff. And finally, the best part, it auto-blocks the bad guys. Any high-risk IPs get zapped right onto your Google Ads exclusion list. It's simple, it's direct, and it's all automated. There are 2 other features that you should really know about. First, the rules are super customizable. This is a big deal for agencies because you can set totally unique click thresholds for every single one of your clients. That's a great touch. Second is what they call the smart conversion tag. You just pop this little thing on your thank you page, and it basically tells the tool, hey, this person is a real customer, don't block them. It's a pretty smart way to keep from blocking your actual sales. All right, so we know who it's for, and we know how it works, but is it actually any good? It's time for the official scoreboard. We're just looking at the hard numbers here, no hype. The overall score comes in at a 7.8. That's solid, but the real story is hidden in the details. Check this out. Value for money gets a 9.5. Ease of setup, also a 9.5. That's incredible. It means users feel like they're getting a fantastic deal and it's just dead simple to use. But look at the trade-off. Support quality and platform coverage are both way down at a 6.5. And that tells you everything you need to know. You know exactly what you're getting and what you're not. And that massive 9.5 value score, it pretty much comes down to this number right here, $69 a month to get started. But the real value isn't just the price, it's the transparency. There are no sales calls, no long-term contracts. You see the price, you sign up. And let me tell you, in the sometimes shady world of ad tech, that is seriously refreshing. All right, it is time for the showdown. Every tool has its pros and its cons, right? So let's get brutally honest. Here's the good versus the bad. So on the good side, the pricing is transparent. We talked about that. It's a huge plus. The setup is truly effortless. We hear from users who are up and running in just a few minutes, no tech help needed. The folks over at G2 agree, users actually voted it easiest to do business with. And you can just feel that it was built by marketers. It solves real, practical problems without a bunch of bloated features you'll never use. Now for the bad. And you really need to hear this stuff. Because the team is small, support can be slow. That's a documented issue. Even more alarming, an agency reported that the core blocking feature just failed. It wasn't working. That's a massive reliability concern. Then there's the weak platform coverage we mentioned. It really is a Google Ads tool, and that's it. And finally, the detection AI is pretty basic. It's using pattern matching, not the really sophisticated deep learning AI you see in its more expensive rivals. So that's the whole picture. The good, the bad, the numbers, all of it. Let's land this plane. Here's the final verdict. Should you actually buy this thing? When it comes right down to it, Fraud Blocker is absolutely best for a very specific person, the Google Ads user who values honesty, simplicity, and a fair price more than anything else. If you need solid, no-frills protection and you are just sick and tired of shady pricing, well, this tool was literally built for you.
But on the flip side, it is absolutely not for advertisers who need that instant, hand-holding, enterprise-level support, and it is definitely not for anyone who needs to protect their campaigns across a bunch of different ad networks. If that's you, you are going to hit the limits of this tool very, very fast.
And that's the breakdown. If you want to see all the data and read our complete, in-depth write-up, you can check out the full review over at clickfraudtool.com. The link is right there for you in the description.